Alright guys, it's unboxing time. Today I have a humongous unboxing from speedcubeshop.com. Links to buy these cubes will be in the description. Let's get into it. Today I'll be unboxing the Z Cuboids, the Mofang Jiaoshi Mini Cubing Classroom Set, the Fanxin Fruit Cubes, the GAN 251M, the Mini Tiger Keychain Cube, the Penguin 2x2, and the Yuxin Mouse. So we're going to be starting with the Z 1x3x3 and the 1x2x2. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get these out of the box really quick. Oh, that was a bit hard to open, but let's see if we can get it out. There's the 1x2x2. And let's open up the 1x3x3. Oh, this is very hard to open, but I mean, it's a Z Cube. What can you expect? Okay, so I kind of had to rip this open because it wouldn't open. Alright, but there's the two cuboids. As you can see, they have the Z logo on them. I'm going to start out with the 1x2x2. Let's do some first turns. This feels kind of like the Chi 2x2. It's kind of sandy. But overall, the turning is pretty good. And these stickers have a weird texture. It feels kind of bumpy. It feels like a Band-Aid, but you know. Alright, let's do a quick solve, because I heard this only has 6 combinations, so... Oh, there we go. Alright, moving on to the 1x3x3. So let's do some first turns. So I'm getting a couple of lockups, but overall it's pretty good. The turning is a lot smoother than the 1x2x2, and it's a lot quieter too. And the stickers are normal stickers instead of like weird textured stickers like the 1x2x2. So let's do a quick solve on this. Let's see. I think you're supposed to bring this down here. Wow. That's a bit hard to turn. And then I think you're supposed to like turn the centers to solve it. So let's see if I can... Wow, this is not turning. This thing does not want to turn. Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's see here. And then I think you just flip that around, and we'll just turn the last center. Let's see. Once again, the centers are not turning very well. Alright, so there we go. So overall, pretty good turning, except for these center pieces. They do not want to turn, and they're kind of slow, but overall pretty good. Alright, moving on. So next up we have this Mofang Jiaoshi Cubing Classroom Mini Bundle. So I believe this is 3 centimeters, 3.5 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 4.5, and 5 centimeters. So I'm going to start with the smallest one first. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box. So these 3 look like keychains, and it looks like they have a pamphlet too. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the smaller one. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So it looks like feels like a mini cube except a lot faster. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can take this keychain off so I can do some first turns on it. All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, it popped. Let's see if we can fix this piece really quick. There we go. All right, let's do some first turns. So it's a lot better than a lot of mini cubes that I've seen. That makes sense because it's Mofang Jiaoshi. The turn, it feels like a Chi Warrior a bit, but oh well. It's pretty good. Moving on to the 3.5 centimeter version. So let's go ahead and take that out. Oops, left this keychain here. So this is the 3.5 centimeter or 35 millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and once again take the keychain off so we can do some turns. Alright, so it's starting to feel a bit more normal because the cube got a bit bigger. Feels a bit more normal like a regular cube. Overall, the turning isn't the best, but I mean, what can you expect? Oh, we got a corner twist. Alright, it's pretty similar to the smaller version, but overall, pretty good turning. Let's see if it can corner cut at all. Somewhat, but not really. Yeah, the corner cutting isn't that good. Alright, moving on. This one is the 4 centimeter mini cube. So let's go ahead and once again take the keychain off. Alright, so first turns. Wow, that's very smooth. It's a bit loose. I can feel that because it's locking up just a bit. Definitely can do a little bit of corner cutting. Let's see if we can get it. 45. Yep, pretty good. Had to force it a bit, but not really. Alright, let's try a Y-perm. Okay, so overall pretty good. Kind of loose, but I mean, it's a mini cube. So once again, what can you expect? So now we have the 4.5 centimeter version. Let's go ahead and do some first turns. So, I mean, I just like making the checkerboard pattern, but... Alright, so I believe this is very close to the size of the mini Valk. The mini Valk is 4.74 centimeters because of Matt Valk's world record. But this one is 4.5. So overall, the turning is pretty good. Could be a bit better. It's definitely not loose and it's not tight. But the pieces feel a bit sandier than the smaller versions, I have to say that. But the turning overall is pretty good. Let's see if it can corner cut any better than the smaller versions. Alright. Let's see if we can get 45. That's weird. The smaller one could actually do that. The 4 centimeter one could actually corner cut that far, so that's a bit surprising. So definitely the corner cutting went down a bit, but overall it's still an okay cube. But the turning's okay, so, you know. This is a 5 centimeter or 50 millimeter cube. So I'm going to go ahead and do the checkerboard pattern because, yay, I love it. Alright, let's undo that really quick. Alright, let's go into some first turns. Okay, definitely starting to feel a lot more like a regular cube. Not getting as many corner twists or lockups. Let's try some corner cutting. What? This one's even worse than the 4.5 centimeter one. That's odd. And the 4 centimeter one is also better than it. But that's so weird because, like, the bigger the cube gets, the less the corner cutting is. But, oh well. But the turning is definitely smoother than the smaller cubes. And it's a lot faster too. So overall, I think all of these cubes are pretty good for mini cubes. I'm going to line them up next to each other so that you can see what the size comparison looks like. But there we go. Those are the mini cubes. So now we have the Fanxin fruit cubes. I think these are some, I think a lot of people really like these. So let's see if we can get it out of the box. So on the inside we just have this pamphlet and then the cube. So let's go ahead and check these out. So this apple looks like a 3x3 cube. So I'm going to go ahead and test this one out first. Wow, that's very smooth turning. It's not the fastest, but definitely really smooth. And what's weird is that all these cross pieces look like they're the same, and all the edge pieces look kind of similar. So this is probably, since it's the same color, it'll probably be similar in difficulty to a 3x3, but distinguishing the pieces won't really matter. But overall, I think it's a pretty good cube. The lemon. I want to say this is a 2x2x3. But I'm not completely sure. It just looks a bit odd. Looks kind of, the bottom looks kind of like Master Morphix. But let's do some turns. So it looks like you'll have a lot more trouble aligning the layers on this cube. I don't know, is this a 3x3 or a 2x2x3? It looks like a 3x3 now. Okay, yeah, so this is a 3x3, but and these outer layers are circular, so that's kind of cool. Overall, though, I think the turning is also very smooth. Not as smooth as the apple, though. It's just a bit sandy, and the cube is a bit tight. But overall, I think this is going to be a fun one to solve. Now we have the banana cube. This one looks, I mean, like, perfectly like a banana. So this is a 2x2x3 shape mod, and it looks like nothing like a 2x2x3, but it's a lot bigger, I want to say. The turning, though, is very bad compared to the apple and lemon. The cube is way too tight, and the turning is kind of sandy and crusty. but I think I'll be able to manage with this. Overall, it's okay, but like not the best. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of the fruit cubes and line them up next to each other so you can see what they look like. Okay, I'm going to do the animal cubes next. So I'm going to start out with the mini tiger cube. So this time the keychain was not attached to the cube, but I mean that's good because I don't really like it when the keychain is attached. I'd rather have it unattached. So let's go ahead and do some turns. So this is a pretty cheap cube on SpeedCubeShop. It was for $6.95, and it's pretty small compared to a normal 2x2. And the first turns, pretty smooth. Could be a bit better because I'm getting some lockups, which I would probably expect because of the way that the shape is. So, this is also going to be a pretty fun solve. But overall, I mean, nothing bad to say about it. It's just a cute little tiger guy. Next, I'm going to be doing the mouse, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom out the camera a bit. There we go, that's a bit better. So, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. The Yuxin mouse is $13.95 on SpeedCubeShop, and it's really big. It's, I believe, 8 times bigger than the mini tiger cube. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this out of the box. Alright, wow, this is a weird design for a box, but alright, there we go. So in here, it looks like just the mouse, but I might be wrong. Nope, it's just the mouse. Alright. So that took a while to get out of the box, but let's go ahead and do some first turns on this guy. Ugh. Wow. This is like so big in my hands compared to a lot of other cubes that I've solved, so I'm not very used to it. The turning, however, is a lot better than the tiger. Very smooth, not crusty at all. It feels like there's been lube in it, and I'm not sure about that. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it right there. You can see that there's lube, so it looks like they used factory lube on this. Overall, I think it's a really nice cube. Moving on to the penguin. So the penguin is also $13.95 on SpeedCubeShop, and it is the same size as the mouse. Let's go ahead and get this out of the box. Oh wow, this is not a very good box. So in here we also have just the penguin, no pamphlets or anything. Normally Yuxin gives out pamphlets with their cubes, so that's kind of surprising. But here's the penguin. So I'm gonna get out the mouse and the tiger for a size comparison. So it looks like the mouse might be a bit bigger because of its ears, but the normal part of the mouse is the same size as the penguin. However, the tiger is the size of one piece on either of these two cubes. So this is a side view. But, so overall, I think the penguin, it looks really nice. I think this would look nice on my desk. I think these animals are really good collector's items. But this turning is pretty much the same as the mouse. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the GAN 251M. Let's go ahead and get this baby out of the box. So, looks like normally GAN uses a cardboard box, so this is paper, so that's a bit different than normal GAN products. But that's pretty cool. So this is the cube. Wow. GAN is always so extra. Looks like it's in this box. How do you open that? Oh, just snapped right open. What is this box? I think it's supposed to be like a stand or something. It also in the box comes this nice drawstring bag. Thanks, GAN. And these GES nuts. I don't want to get into that, but I'm just gonna test it out of the box. And we also have this pamphlet. So let's go ahead and take this out of its plastic wrapping and do some first turns. Man, this is gonna take a while to open. Oh, there we go. Alright, so the GAN 251M is 51 millimeters, and it costs $30 on SpeedCubeShop. Wow, this turning is amazing. It's so smooth. I've never had any 2x2 that turned this well. Let's do a quick solve on it. Alright, so overall, really great cube. I would definitely recommend buying this because it's like, I think this is the best cube, the best 2x2 that I have. And it has that nice matte finish on it too. Turning is really good. Let's try corner cutting a bit. Wow, that's really good corner cutting. Can't do past 45. Oh wow, you can actually see the magnets too. That's amazing. Definitely recommend buying this. Thanks, Gan. Alright, so that's it for today's unboxing. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll be doing a lot more unboxings in the future, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next video.